Good morning, cherished students. Hope that everything will be fine. You must be safe and healthy at your homes. Have a nice day. I hope that it is a fine morning for you all. So I have started my lecture also with the fine numbers. So let's begin the lecture. Adjectives of numbers. Adjectives, we all know what are adjectives. And what are the numbers? Numbers, counting from 1 to 10, like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. These are all kinds of numbers. We all know very well about it. See the image, you can all see very beautiful digit numbers from 0 to 10. From these numbers, I can pick out one or two of the examples. For example, for numbers, I have used number 1, number 2, number 3. They could be how many or how much. For example, how many. Or I can also use the both for them, like how or many separately can be used. So let's see that how we can categorize these numbers into. There are two kinds of numbers, like cardinal and ordinals. These are the two categories. The cardinals. What are the cardinals? That is going to be the first example of it, like the digit numbers from 1 to onwards, 2 or any of the number of your choice. And what are the ordinals? Ordinals could be in grades. You can use a grading system or you can use your positions also. For example, first, second and third. So these are your cardinals and these are the ordinals. See the image, and from this image you are able to understand the difference of the cardinals and the ordinals. What these tells us? Some positions, some grades of ordinals, and there are some numbers in the cardinal section. Have a look on this and them. Both will be compared and you will come to know that both the examples are very clear to you all. For example, you have 10 fingers in your hands. So what are the numbers of adjectives? It's 10. Because I am explaining my noun, my fingers. Fingers are the noun here and 10 is adjective of number. And ordinals, for example, first position, second position, or you are in some grades like 6th grade, 7th grade. I am teaching to 3rd grade. So these are all your ordinals. It means that cardinals and ordinals are the two great examples of the adjectives of numbers. That tells us a very grand division of both. Let's move to the third category, that is indefinite. From all these categories, we have one more category, that is indefinite. From the word indefinite, we can easily judge that what is the definite number of it. These are the definite numbers. We know very well that how many fingers we are having in our hands. We have 10 fingers and we are able to count them. We can even count our hands. These are 2 in numbers. So what things that we are not able to count, how we will write them? We are able to write these adjectives of number in this form, like all, no, one, anyone, everyone, and moreover some, many, many. So let's highlight some of the indefinite adjective number. For example, all, no one, anyone, every, some, many. These are all indefinite. So let's see how many categories we are having of the adjectives of number. Cardinals, ordinals and indefinite. So here we can go with the adjectives of numbers. Now you are able to count so many things around you. But before that, let's move to the book pages, and page number 49 is very great. See it? All the numbers have been given to you in italics. For example, in the following sentences, the words in italics are all your numbers of adjectives. So see the first sentence. I had 2 white pigeons. I had 2 white pigeons. What the number has been used? Great! 2 number. So 2 is your number of adjectives. Which kind it relates? It is related to the cardinal type. Exactly. Number 2. There are 20 boys in the classroom. How many boys are there? 20. So 20 is going to be your again cardinal number. Now you are able to do the rest of the sentences. Let's move to the next page, page number 50. Exercise number 1 tells us on page number 50 that we have to pick out the words which tell how many people, animals or things are there and they have spoken out. So you have to pick out. You know that it's being a great fun for you and for me also for picking up something very easily, because it's easy to pick out the things. Number 1 sentence is, I saw several sheep in the valley. How many sheep are there? Several. Several is indefinite, because we don't know the exact number of the sheep. They have just told us about few categories of the sheep, like indefinite. We don't know the exact number of them. So how can we tell that how many sheep were there? Several, only several. So several will be indefinite. Let's see the second sentence. 1 lamp was white. How many lamps were white? Only 1. And this is going to be your cardinal. Number 3, all men wish to live long. Exactly, that's the one of the reality of our life. And all men, all has been used in indefinite category because there is no exact number of the men. So all will be your indefinite. Let's move to the next category, that is on page number 51. Exercise number 2, fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives of number. Number 2 sentence, dash girls took part in the program. You can write any of the number of your choice, because girls are exactly numbered, and if there is some program in your school or in some other areas or in any of the field, so you must know the exact number of the girls. Why? Because it is mandatory to understand all the numbers exactly. You have to make some crowns for the girls. You have to make some dresses for the girls. And how many dresses do you need? You all must know about it. How many crowns do you need for them? You must know about it. So think about it deeply, that is it in the category of cardinal, ordinal or indefinite? You will easily come to know that this has been categorized in the category of cardinals. So write the number of your choice. You can write 60 girls, you can write 6 girls, you can write 2 girls, any of the choice, but it should be plural because girl is a noun here and has been used as plural. Let's see the next sentence. Number 3, dash cats are white in color. Now here is again a number of your choice. Next is number 4, dash boys went on a picnic. It is not mandatory now to use a number here because on a picnic many of the boys can go, few of the boys can go, some of the boys can go, so all of the boys can go. You can write it of your choice, or even you are able to write cardinal or ordinal, ordinal, because ordinal tells us about the positions and grades only. So it is important to write or choose cardinal or indefinite adjectives of number. So rest of the sentences will be done in the same way. The next topic is adjectives of quality. What is the meaning of the word quality? From equality, I think that it tells us something about the quality. What is the quality? When you buy anything, you see its shape, its size, and moreover you want to express it. This is the expression of the quality. You will select first thing from a quality, that is shape and size. You are able to select something of the color of your choice. That gives more information about the noun or pronoun. It means that a quality is something that tells us more information about noun or pronoun. What would be the example of it? From these things we are easily able to judge some of the examples. Like if I use this category of a quality, I would suggest a boy as a clever, that we have read before in the previous chapter, that he was a clever boy or he is a clever boy. So this is going to be the quality of a boy, that he is clever boy. Next example will be of same thing, like a nice girl, a beautiful girl. Nice girl will also be counted in the category of the same thing, the quality. Because we are talking about the quality of a noun or a pronoun, so it means that what would be this quality? How will we judge shape and size of something? Because it has been also counted in the adjectives of quality. Let's see. Nice girl and clever boy tells us about both the qualities of boy and girl. That boy is clever and girl is nice. So these are the qualities. Let's move to the next category, that is of shape and size. If I talk about any of the city, that is counted in place. So place is a noun, and if I talk about Karachi, that Karachi is a big city. So what would be the adjective? Big. It tells us about the shape or size of something. Something is huge, a mountain is huge, this building is huge. So I am talking about the size of the building or a mountain. So these examples have been clear to you all? Yes. So let's move to the next category, that is of the image. See this image and pick out some of the adjectives of quality. See what the boys and girls are doing. See it carefully. A boy is hesitant. Next is anxious, satisfied, eager, joyful, ashamed. These all the examples tell us a quality of these people, that these boys and girls are feeling this thing. So these are all the qualities counted in the adjectives also. Don't mix two qualities. Don't mix up the numbers with the qualities, because the size will definitely make you confused. So don't get in trouble by selecting this, because numbers are counted in adjectives of numbers, but size will tell you something about its quality. Got it? So let's move to the book pages. Page number 53. Here are some of the examples, like tall, rainy. All the words has been written in bold. Let's move to the exercise number 1 on page number 53. Number 1. Again, it's favorite exercise for you and for me also, because Wren and Martin means fun time. So these are the picking up time. Pick out few of the numbers, few of the adjectives of quality. The girl has a sweet voice. What is the quality of the voice of the girl? It's sweet. Number 2. Ali is a fine batsman. What is the quality of Ali being batsman? It's fine. Number 3. That is a big house. What is the quality of a house? It's big. Number 4. I liked red roses. So what are the qualities of the roses? They are in red color. So red color is already attracted color and it has been attracted by so many people, unlike me and you. Number 5. It is a bright day. So bright day tells us about the quality of the day. It is a bright day. Got it? So rest of the sentences will be done in the same way. Let's switch to the next page. Exercise number 2 on page number 54. Identify the descriptive adjectives in each sentence. Number 1. Irfan has young, naughty but cute children. There are so many adjectives used for the children of Irfan. So see the adjectives. Number 1, young, naughty and cute. In a single sentence, there are 3 adjectives of quality that has been used for Irfan's children. So let's see the categories more for adjectives of quality. Number 2 sentence is Peter has an older and peaceful child. This is again a quality of a child of Peter. That tells us that he is what kind of child? He is older and peaceful. The next is number 3. Insects have 6 tiny legs. How many legs are there? 6 and tiny. So 6 is going to be the adjective of number and tiny is the size of the legs. So there are 2 categories for you of the adjectives. Number 1 is the number and number 2 is the size that has been counted in the adjectives of quality. So use your stationery, whether you have a pencil or a pen in your hand or a highlighter, and highlight it or underline it and please write it that what quality is it. Number 4, chocolate cookies are very tasty. So what are the qualities of the chocolate cookies? They are tasty. So tasty is gonna be the quality of the chocolate cookies. Number 5, please keep new dishes in these 2 boxes. Again, in a single sentence, there are 2 adjectives. Number 1 is new. And number 2 is 2. Yes, 2 tells us about the number of cardinals and new tells us about the quality of the dishes. So my dear students, I hope that all these lectures were very beneficial for you. How? Let's see. You can all see on your computer screens or your mobile screens that some pages are in front of you. What these pages are telling you that the ticked sentences have been done for you just to guide you, just as a help. But what we are going to do with the rest of the sentences? Yes, we are going to follow a famous quote that is, practice makes a man perfect. And we are going to follow these practices in our assignments. Yes, because we all know that if you will practice more and more on the rest of the sentences that I haven't done for you, it means that you will become the perfect one. So I want my all students to be the perfect. So keep on practicing as your assignment. So I hope that this lecture will be very easy for you to understand, and now you are able to pick out so many more adjectives from your Wren and Martin. So have a fun with Wren and Martin. See you next time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.